So we're gonna take it for a spin right now, and this is something kind of important right now. There is a downside with this car, of course. It is, if you pay attention, the blue line, it's all the way to 15, which basically means that right now, and now it's disappeared. So if you can say here, sometimes it does use a lot of fuel just to boost and charge your batteries. But right now, if you go see right here, we are going in EV mode. As long as you are going under the 70 kilometers per hour, you are you can drive it without using any fuel whatsoever. We are taking the power from the batteries, and this is a small road, guys. It is something crazy. It's ideal, this car, for big cities. You don't have to charge it ever. All you need to do is to put a gas, and then I very much like to say you can. Okay, this has full of sensor. I forgot. It's a smart damn car. When I brake, I'm going, the energy goes back to batteries, you know what I mean? When I press it, right now I'm pressing the brake. So obvious, guys, there is a reason why you want to purchase a smartphone, because it's a smart damn phone, not a regular Nokia phone. And the same story with hybrids, guys. It's a freaking smart car. It knows when to drive in EV mode, and also knows, let's say, when it's downside. We are soon going downside, and even though the battery is like a half, I don't think that you can drive a whole lot long range in EV mode only. But the nicest thing, and this is the reason I want to show you guys this type of vehicles, when it's downside and when you have to slow down, and there's a slow vehicle in the front, it really knows, and this car goes in EV mode and does not use any kind of fuel whatsoever. The power to push this car forward, it's from the battery. You have good looking what do you call it, not touch. This is much nicer than a touch, you know what I mean? You really feel that it's a high build quality. So this is the nicest thing about Toyota. The Toyota does not make any crappy cars. Matter of fact, the build quality, it's absolutely amazing, and you cannot compare it with low cheap manufacturer cars from, I don't know, China or someone else, Eastern Europe. This is a very premium feeling, the steering and all that. And the most important, it's right here. You can see, if you driving in EV, you have the green, and then let's say if I want to go faster than this car, and then I'm pushing. Just what happened right now. Right now, both engines are pushing like a madman. So your electric engine is not just to save your money, to push that in that instantly torque. Yes, you heard me right. You have instantly power, instantly to torque, when not just one engine, two engines pushes this car forward. So yeah. And something else, and that is the main core of buying hybrid. It's that you can drive as you do it today without thinking anything about charging and stuff like that. This car, you never has to charge. Just put the regular petrol and you're going for it. However, in some countries like Sweden and Denmark and many other countries, when there's a limitation how fast you allowed to drive, this car can definitely save your money, because I'm just saying, sometimes you will reach down to 0.5. 5, it's literally 5 liters petrol used per 100 kilometers. And for petrol car 1.8, it's fantastic. But sometimes if you can see right now, if you see it, it's close to 0 or 2.5, and 2.5 liters for 100 kilometers, it's absolutely fantastic. You cannot come with any other bullshit diesel engines. 5 years ago, the whole Europe had close to some country 90% of all car sales were diesel engines. Not so much today, because even today's there's a lot of Mercedes, Volvos, or you name it, with a good mileage. I'm not saying that. I'm still think the hybrids are the way to go, because the combined fuel economy for hybrids, it's sometimes better than diesel. And overall, I like to say it's head-on-head with the diesel engine. I'm talking about for hybrids overall. And something else, I'm in the middle of small town. I don't use any gas whatsoever. What I'm trying to say is that, sure, the downside with this is that right now I was driving very careful, but now the engine is kicking back and it's literally charging my battery at the same time. So overall, sometimes, I'm just saying sometimes, like right now, the car uses too much fuel than a regular non-hybrid. But at the same time, you do have this. You heard when I was pressing, was like it's a very good feeling that you have almost instantly torque. Not as regular EVs, because the truth is, guys, this car, it's perfect for let's say big cities, like someone who lives in an apartment. I do live in a house, so for me a plug-in hybrid would be a better choice. But overall, the plug-in hybrids works almost the same as this one. The only difference is with plug-in hybrids, you can charge it at home, and then you can drive in EV mode only for, let's say, 40 kilometers or 50, depends on your battery pack. Overall, I do like this car a lot. I think it's a very darn smart. Right now I'm using whopping zero fuel. It's EV mode, and it's silent as all hell. And even when the engine run is right now was kicking in, you feel it, but you barely feel it. It's smooth and you don't hear it. You only have a small feel about that. But overall, I would like to say the hybrids are coming, guys, and believe me or not, what I'm gonna say right now, it's the way to go. There is a reason why people want to have and own smartphones. There is a reason also why the people very soon, even in the US, especially with the new Biden administration, you will see much more hybrids than ever before. And I'm not talking about Toyotas only. I'm talking about every single brand. They need to adapt, or they will die. They will do like Nokia. I mean, who the hell purchase any Nokia phones one of those days? Or hell, I would like to say even the Motorola. Motorola was one of the biggest brands in the whole world 25 years ago. What the hell happened with Motorola today? So the same story with the big brands like Ford, GM, and Chrysler Corporation. They need to adapt, and they need to adapt fast as all hell, because especially for the Europe and maybe some Asian market as well, they will not, I repeat, they will not survive in the past oncoming 20 years from now if they don't adapt. If they do like Nokia did and only give a damn about the smartphones, probably that will be the end of it. And seriously, guys, I'm not just right now. I'm driving, and it's actually, you see, the engine it's going. Okay, I'm driving literally exactly on the limit right now. I'm not allowed to drive more, and this is the power, and this is the reason I want to show you. You see here, it's below 5, which basically means that right now I'm running for whopping 3.54 liter 100 kilometers. That's how much gas this car produces, and I can actually drive to 80, but then if I'll drive more than 80, I will pass. And this is, by the way, you see the red light, it's smart, it's GPS stuff like that, it knows exactly what kind of speed limit is right now, and I'm above that, so go and figure. It has a lot of sensor left and right. My son, you know, walked in the front of this car where I was parking, and this car knew it, and it was exactly warning me there is a person ahead, and it has a lot of smart features. I cannot say everything about this car, but overall I very much like to say it's the future, guys, and the near future, probably the real deal, it's the EVs. But for someone who probably have a hard time to do this step, I'm talking about moving from regular diesel or regular petrol engine all the way to EVs. It's a big step, and depends of your you know, your life, how much you want to drive one day without, you know, thinking about recharging and stuff like that. I know the EV are the future, I know they all will come, but some people, it's not so easy to take the whole step. This is a half step, and I do believe it's a good for the for your wallet. Yes, you heard me right. If you're living in Europe or many other countries, you may think twice about the fuel economy, because it won't be cheaper. I predict that in the next 2 years the price for the petrol will skyrocket, and probably even if you live in United States, those days with cheap gas price will be gone forever. But for Europe, we already had crazy high gas price, and in the near future we know for fact that over here in Scandinavia we always gonna have abundant of pretty cheap electric bills. So charging at home a EV won't cost today's payment of filling your gas every month. It will be much cheaper. Maybe there will be a way for the government to put another type of tax in the near future, but for now, remember, guys, that this particular car cost whopping $5 per year to have the the car tax. Of course, today it's a little bit higher, but it's not crazy. I do believe it's roughly $50 or something. So it's not a whole lot. I mean, for those amount of money, you cannot have any other, beside EVs, of course. It's weird, but guys, seriously, I believe, and this is the future. The EV are coming even in the United States, because for now on, who cares about saving the planet or saving the gas price when there is pretty damn low. But now, guys, we will. I was driving kind of careful. Now, if you pay attention, there's a 100 kilometer sign, and it's a pretty straightforward. And this is it does use now a lot of gas, but it's pushing like a madman right now. I'm hammering like crazy. It's not the fastest car. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm trying to say, and this is the proof about this one, it's rewards you to drive careful. Every time you brake, the energy goes back to the batteries. You don't ever have to think about, man, gosh, how far it's from A to B. Can I make it, or do I have to, supercharge my car on the next stop? Where to? It's the hybrids are simple. Put the damn gas and petrol, and then you're get the hell out of there, and you're doing your job. You don't have to think twice about do I make it or not. The fuel economy for this car, it's pretty nice, even though it's a small SUV. It's my wife's, and I do believe it's a smart way to push forward, because the whole world is changing. And I don't know if you're aware, but we want smart stuff in our home. Smart heat pipe, smart alarm, and smart doors, and of course the next step, it's the cars, smart cars. Why not driving a smart car when you feel it? You have pretty damn decent, should I say, comfort. You feel good. You feel the thing you own. It's badass. It does in that job. I'm serious. If you buy anything, does not matter what you want to buy, and you have this comfortable zone that, man, this car really rocks, or this tools performs well, and that is the main core why you want to buy that brand new smartphone. You want the performance, you want the sharpness, you want you feel comfortable with what you're purchasing, and that is actually the reason number one. You want to purchase a brand new stuff, whatever. And something else, I will do that on purpose. You see, it knows that you're driving on the left. It has sensor like crazy in the front, and I cannot talk to everything about this car because frankly I do not know everything. There's a lot of buttons over here. You can of course hook up with your smartphones, and you can have internet radio, whatever, the radio. It's pretty fantastic. It's easy to switch from channels. Let's do it very fast. If I can manage to do the audio, and over here you can have a Bluetooth radio, FM, like that. All right, but because this is a YouTube video, I cannot be allowed to make any noise whatsoever. That's the rule about the YouTube. You're not allowed to share with you other music inside your videos. So overall, guys, I believe it's very interesting car, and I highly recommend you to think twice about maybe purchasing a hybrid car next time. There's nothing wrong about it, and yes, there is one downside, and that's only one I can come up with, and it's the price. Of course, there's two different kind of technology put inside the damn car, and it costs more money than a regular, normal car, right? But at the same time, it will reward you the day you're gonna use it by using less fuel. Like right now I'm driving 100 kilometers per hour, and I have those features. The government in Scandinavia literally rewards you to or almost pushing you towards hybrid or EV, with the different kind of taxes and stuff like that. And depending on how much mile you drive every day or every month or every year, it is a huge damn impact in your overall economy. You know, remember the regular V6 or V8, it does take a big chunk of your hard-earning income and cash towards it. I'm talking about the pure economy to run the damn thing. And over here, of course, guys, it is seriously, guys, a pretty damn smart. I'll go so far. If this car would have a diesel engine right now, at this moment, at this speed, at this everything, I don't think that they will run much less than right now. And I'm not, you know, the engine is still running, for crying out loud, and it's sometimes it's pushing the battery. I don't use the electric whatsoever, but we are almost getting there, guys. When the car are smarter, you can do so much stuff by just you know, purchase something smarter. And yeah, let me know in the comment below what you think about the new EVs and especially the hybrids. Are you thinking to probably buy one in the near future, or do you think it's too expensive for you? Let me know your thoughts, and very much looking forward to you know, share your thoughts about this video, and give me some advice. What can I improve next time, and so on. So guys, thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned. I will discuss about other types of cars in the very near future. Have a good one, guys. Take care, and catch you in the next one. Bye.